Well, last month, the BC government announced new regulations to crack down on short-term rentals like Airbnbs, including higher fines for hosts who break bylaws and a ban on short-term rentals that are not part of the owner's principal residence. Well, Victoria real estate broker Dustin Miller says the stricter rules have forced dozens of Airbnbs to go up for sale, but few of them have actually sold. So he joins us now to talk more about this. Thank you, and we'll get right to it. So walk us through what you see as the direct cause and effect here.
Well, it's directly linked to Bill 35, the Short-Term Accommodation Act, which was announced October 16th and has since been formalized, attained royal assent. I haven't been seeing these units selling. And why aren't they selling? Well, because they're priced at quite a bit of a premium. And buyers today are having a hard time justifying that premium now that that Airbnb revenue stream is gone.
Let's talk about how you came to this conclusion. I understand you keep a list of buildings holding legal non-conforming status, those that were grandfathered in before 2018 when Victoria banned people from renting their secondary units on Airbnb. So how many units with this status have been listed in the weeks since those stricter rules were just announced?
So since the October 16th announcement, there's been 55 units that have been listed for sale in downtown Victoria. Only 2 of them have sold, and both of those units were about 360 square feet, small studio units, and they sold for about $350,000.
So that number of units going up for sale, I mean, how much of an increase is that compared to previous years? And what does that say about the housing market for sellers in general?
Well, I did see a sharp increase in listings even prior to this October 16th announcement. I guess some owners were anticipating big changes. I personally saw this come out first with the Homes for People plan that was announced back in April of this year. As of today, there's 76 active listings for legal non-conforming buildings in downtown Victoria. The past 3 to 4 years, I'd say we'd only typically see around 5 or less of these listings at any given time.
So, I mean, broadly speaking, the province's goal with this, they say, was to put more affordable homes on the market for people who live here, essentially. So they hoped they would have a desired effect. Were you surprised to see that many listings, Airbnb listings, go up for sale, I guess, this quickly after that announcement, given it won't be enforced essentially until the spring?
Yes, I agree with the spirit and the intent of the legislation, which is has a goal of making homes available either to rent or to purchase. But at the same time, I'm also have a bit of a concern about the overnight loss of property rights and the change to the long-standing legal application of grandfathering in this province, which is concerning. But so far, I haven't seen this benefit any first-time home buyers or young professionals looking to get onto the property ladder. The units are simply priced way too high, whether it's for sale or for rent, and many of them are just undesirable as long-term rentals. A 400 square foot micro unit isn't super appealing to most people.
And I just want to touch on briefly as well as we end here, we should mention that today, as we heard off the top of the show, the federal government also announced plans to tighten up tax rules for short-term rentals. Do you think that will further impact Airbnb sales, or I guess lack of sales?
Yeah, this new CRA federal government announcement is targeting units that are prohibited by legislation. All these downtown Victoria condo units are currently legal, and they will be until May 1st of next year. I do think this will have an impact more immediately on, say, municipalities like Esquimalt, Saanich, North Saanich that don't have a licensing system and don't have clear rules surrounding Airbnb use. So I think we could see an increase in listings in the surrounding municipalities that don't have the legal structure that City of Victoria does.
Thank you for your insights on this, Dustin.
Yeah, you're welcome, Tanya.
That's real estate broker Dustin Miller joining us tonight.